CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott are set to make waves this season, leading the Cowboys' charge to greatness. Welcome back to Cowboys Fan Hub, your go-to channel for everything Dallas Cowboys. If you bleed blue and silver and want to stay ahead of the curve on all things Cowboys, be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Today, we've got some massive news coming out of Cowboys Nation. CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott are set to make waves this season, and we're here to break down exactly what that means for America's team and their Super Bowl aspirations. Let's dive right in. Let's kick things off with CeeDee Lamb. Last season, Lamb truly emerged as the Cowboys' #1 receiver, solidifying his status as one of the premier wideouts in the NFL. With Amari Cooper no longer in the picture, all eyes were on Lamb to see if he could handle the pressure of being the go-to guy, and boy, did he deliver. Lamb racked up over 1,300 receiving yards, 9 touchdowns, and countless clutch plays that kept the Cowboys' offense rolling. But this season, Lamb is poised to take things to an entirely new level. Reports coming out of training camp indicate that Lamb has been unstoppable, showing off improved route running, even better chemistry with Dak, and a hunger that's visible in every rep. The connection between Lamb and Prescott has grown stronger, and it's something that's going to be pivotal for the Cowboys' success this season. Lamb's development into a top-tier receiver couldn't come at a better time. The Cowboys' offense, already one of the most potent in the league, is expected to be even more explosive this season. With Lamb as the focal point, defenses will have to make tough decisions on how to cover him. Double teams? That opens up opportunities for other weapons like Michael Gallup and Brandon Cooks. Single coverage? Good luck keeping up with Lamb's speed and precision. Additionally, Lamb's ability to stretch the field will create more room for the running game. Tony Pollard, now stepping into the lead role after Ezekiel Elliott's departure, will benefit greatly from the attention Lamb commands. The more defenses have to respect the deep ball, the more room there will be for Pollard to work underneath and for Dak to exploit mismatches all over the field. Speaking of Dak Prescott, let's talk about the leader of this Cowboys squad. Coming off a season where he battled through injuries and still managed to lead the Cowboys to a playoff berth, Prescott has a lot to prove in 2024. The narrative around Dak has always been about his potential, whether he can take that next step from being a very good quarterback to being an elite one. This season might just be the year he silences all the doubters. Prescott has been laser-focused throughout the offseason, working on his mechanics, timing, and leadership. Word from the coaching staff is that Dak has never looked better. His footwork is crisper, his decision-making faster, and his connection with his receivers, especially CeeDee Lamb, is at an all-time high. The work he's put in is going to be crucial as the Cowboys look to make a deep playoff run. Dak's role in this offense is pivotal. He's the engine that makes it all go. The Cowboys are at their best when Dak is spreading the ball around, keeping defenses guessing, and making plays both in the pocket and on the move. With a stronger offensive line and a more versatile set of weapons, expect Dak to have more time in the pocket and more opportunities to showcase his arm talent. But it's not just about throwing the ball. Prescott's ability to read defenses pre-snap and make adjustments at the line of scrimmage will be a game-changer. His experience allows him to recognize blitzes, change protections, and find the weak spots in opposing defenses. This kind of football IQ is what separates the good quarterbacks from the great ones, and Prescott is ready to show that he belongs in the latter category. Of course, with great power comes great responsibility. There's a lot of pressure on Prescott this season, and not just from the fans. The Cowboys have invested heavily in their quarterback, and with contract talks looming, Dak knows that his performance this season could dictate the future of the franchise. But if there's one thing we've learned about Prescott, it's that he thrives under pressure. The bigger the moment, the more he steps up. That said, the Cowboys' success this season isn't just about Dak and CeeDee. The entire team needs to come together, and that starts with leadership. Dak has always been a vocal leader, but this season, expect him to take that to the next level. Whether it's rallying the troops after a tough loss or keeping everyone focused after a big win, Prescott's leadership will be key to the Cowboys' success. Now, let's shift our focus to the bigger picture. How do the Cowboys stack up against the rest of the NFC? The conference is stacked with talent, from the defending champion Eagles to the always dangerous 49ers, but the Cowboys have positioned themselves to be right in the mix. The NFC East is going to be a battle. The Eagles are coming off a Super Bowl appearance and have one of the most complete rosters in the league. The Giants are improving, and the Commanders, under new ownership, are a wild card. But the Cowboys have the firepower to not just compete, but to win the division outright. With Lamb and Prescott leading the charge, Dallas has the potential to be the most balanced team in the division, capable of winning games with both offense and defense. Looking beyond the division, the Cowboys have all the pieces to make a deep playoff run. The 49ers, Packers, and even the Seahawks will be tough competition, but the Cowboys' mix of veteran leadership, young talent, and an improved defense gives them a legitimate shot at representing the NFC in the Super Bowl. But as always, the key to a successful season will be staying healthy. The Cowboys have had their fair share of injuries in recent years, and avoiding the injury bug will be crucial. This is especially true for Prescott, who has dealt with injuries in the past. The Cowboys' offensive line will need to keep Dak upright, and the training staff will need to keep everyone in top condition. Depth is also going to be a factor. The Cowboys have done a great job of building a roster that can withstand the grind of a 17-game season, but they'll need contributions from everyone. Whether it's the backup lineman stepping in for an injured starter, or the secondary receivers making plays when called upon, this season will be a true team effort. So, what does success look like for the Cowboys this season? It's simple: anything less than a deep playoff run would be a disappointment. The talent is there, the leadership is there, and the expectations are sky high. It's time for the Cowboys to put it all together and make a serious push for the Lombardi Trophy. For Dak Prescott, this is the year to prove he's worth every penny of his contract. For CeeDee Lamb, it's the season to establish himself as a top 5 receiver in the league. And for the Cowboys as a whole, it's the time to show the NFL that they're not just a playoff team, they're Super Bowl contenders. So there you have it, Cowboys Nation. CeeDee Lamb and Dak Prescott are set to make waves this season, and the Dallas Cowboys are gearing up for what could be a special year. If you enjoyed this breakdown, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Cowboys Fan Hub, and drop a comment below. What are your expectations for the Cowboys this season? Are we Super Bowl bound? Let's get the conversation going. Thanks for watching, and as always, go Cowboys!